Hello, Aaron Willis. How are you? Uh, have you have you been on my friends list? All right, Aaron. There is a link just to be on my friends list. If you click on that, I'll accept it, and that way you can be on my friends list. You have been a great supporter of me. Watched my videos clear across the United States and back, and I appreciate that very much, my friend. Okay, I just checked. You hadn't clicked on it yet. Just click on that link. Go to the light. That's that's not an invite to the panel. That's just an invite to be on the friends list. So, how's things been going with you, Aaron? Hopefully, I'll get a call from Adam today, and he's supposed to be in Vincennes about 5 o'clock my time, and then that's only 10 miles away from me. I'll go see him. I hope it works out. He's the one that goes by fishing. 1975, I or 76, I believe. Did I scare you away, Adam? Well, hello, fat boy. Hey, would you like to come up on the panel, fat boy? I've got a link lock ready to lock, rock, and roll. You don't have to show your face. Just keep your camera turned off and talk at me. I can listen to you laugh. I don't care. Don't turn your camera on. I'm naked under my clothes. I was naked a while ago. I was in the hot tub. That don't make no difference. Hey, Big Steve. Now that man will come up. Big Steve, you want to come up? I'll send you a link. I don't know if, well, I got to get it to copy. Okay, you're going to get your headphones. All right. Okay, Big Steve. Uh, Let me see if I can get a link sent to Fat Boy. I may have to do the email thing. All right. Well, Bobby didn't make it much longer after 10 o'clock. I think the way I calculated, maybe 11:30, 10 or 12 o'clock, he had to hang it up. He was getting sick. And, you know, he had great intentions, but oh my Lord, that's a long time. That's kind of like driving from here to California and back. That's a long time. Yeah, it was great, Big Steve. It was great. Hello, Eric. How are you? Man, I couldn't believe all them trolls. And that could have just been one guy. Just kept just kept doing it. Well, I'll tell you what, Steve. I worked very hard, and my wife worked very hard. And together we pulled our money and we bought that Cadillac. And that was a fine riding machine. Now we got to catch up on our credit card and then also pay for that Cadillac. Yeah, it could have been just one. Just kept it up. Just kept it up. You know, I would have liked to met up with you, but like I told Grizz on one of his videos today, he commented, And I said, we just had so much time and just so much money, you know, because if we would have went further, that would have been another night's out, you know, had been between $100 and $200, another hotel. Yes, Steve, I will tell you because we put over half of it down, and I got the payments down to 304 a month. And let's see. And let me see here. I think it's 6 years, 5 years. It doesn't say. The last scheduled payment is 2022, the 5th month, 7th day, 2022. So, however many years that is, but I'm planning on having it paid off before that. How many miles when you bought it had 20,000 on it? 20,000 plus miles. I forget just exactly. Okay. Yeah, it's almost okay. Kim, that is link. Tell me to get Hangouts. I have it. Okay. Well, let's see if I can email it to you. That's the right link. Sometimes, if you're on a phone, it doesn't work right. Uh, there. All right. Okay. Fat boy, lost dog. I I put that link in the email. Check it out. Yeah, it's got like 28,000 on it now because we put close to 8,000 miles on it for that trip, Steve. Hey, there comes Fat Boy.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Is there echo?
No?
Okay.
Uh, okay. So you was able to get it through the email, but not the friends list.
Nope, just the email. Yeah, the email. That's where I come through at.
Okay. It's the very same link that I sent you on your friends list. But for some reason, if a person is on the phone, they can't get that through that friends list. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't have a laptop or nothing. I've always used my phone.
I understand. But Grizz, he can't get one. I have to email it to him also.
Right. Yeah, 90 degrees is hot up here.
93,
90.
90 degrees.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's
Says,
what, when I checked last time, I checked my Alexa and she looked it up. It was 90 degrees.
okay, it's 92 here.
Well, it's probably about that here too then.
I uh I went out there walking on the deck with my bare feet. Man, that was hot. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, imagine 92 outside and in here with no air conditioner, so you can imagine what it is in here.
Oh my heavens.
Yeah, it ain't too comfortable. Can't sleep, too hot to sleep.
And too hot to fish. And too hot to go home.
Too hot to sleep, that's for sure.
Well, we had a great time on Bobby's channel last night.
Oh, y'all went on Bobby's last night?
Oh, wasn't you there?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, Bobby had a live stream. He was trying for 48 hours.
I didn't go to Bobby's. I don't go to Bobby's.
Oh, you don't?
Uh-uh.
Well, I hope I didn't open up a can of worms.
Well, I ain't been to Bobby's live stream in over 2 years.
Okay. Well, I hope there's not a problem.
No, just me and him don't get along.
Yeah, don't get along. Stay away.
That's the way to do it.
I haven't. I haven't had nothing to do with Rick for quite a while, too.
You don't need to after the man went and lied on you like he did.
That's right. That's right.
I can't see chat, but ain't nobody in there but Steve anyway, so I don't speak to him and he don't speak to me.
I thought that was funny, that video you made with that guy dancing.
Get Ricky with it.
That was pretty good. Pretty good. Hello, Jeremy Vinson, I believe is how you pronounce it. I've been a supporter for you. Thank you for coming in. Um, have you seen this guy called Fishing? I think 1976 or 73. His
uh,
his actual name is Adam.
uh,
Okay, he's been coming to my live stream.
I believe he's been here while on your live stream stuff, but I don't know him.
Okay,
But
well,
I'm
yeah,
not.
he's going to pass through. Vincent's in. He's supposed to pass through about 5 o'clock, and I told him to give me a call. That's only about 10 miles from me, and I hope it works out. We can meet up. That'll be number 3
Where
YouTube.
What you need to do though is get off of that chair right there and come up a little bit north and come and see me.
Well,
I'm not that far from you.
I could do that.
I'm just
All American Grandpa, hello.
40 miles from Peoria, 3 hours from Chicago, south.
Now you're getting kind of a feedback or an echo or something. I don't know.
That's probably, I don't know. Still echoing?
Try it again.
Testing 1, 1, 2, 3.
Well, it does okay, and then I don't know how to explain it. It goes, "Brrr."
Well, it's probably because my Wi-Fi gets interfered with sometimes.
Sounds like a short in it
Hold
between the phone and the operator.
Here, I'll go try some. All right, can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Is that better?
Lots better.
Okay, it's my headphones then. I'm gonna have to get new headphones.
Okay. Oh, you got a mic on your headphone?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't even have to get headphones if you can hear me like this.
No, I can hear you great. In fact, I'm turning you down just a little now.
All right. You going to monetize this live stream?
I hope to.
Well, check and see what the temperature is up here for me.
Well, it should be about 93.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, you're in Illinois too, right? But the lower end.
Right, but hang on a second. Hang on, I will. But I need some information from you.
All right.
Hang on a second. God darn it. There it is. Okay, just give me your zip code.
61483.
61483. Okay, now where did it go? TOULON?
Toulon, Illinois.
Okay, it says it's 91.
Okay.
Now, if you was in Foster, Oregon, over there where Grizz is at, it's 70 degrees there right now.
That's good temperature right there. 73 is perfect.
Correct?
But inside with an air conditioner, I like it about 68, 69.
That's about what it is in here. It's all fun and games until the bill comes.
Well, see, that's the best thing about it, be you living here. If I get an air conditioner, I don't have no bill.
Well, who pays the electric bill?
Lights, water, and everything here's furnished. He just don't furnish the air.
Wow.
He furnishes air conditioners for one neighbor across the hall there. That's because they don't have no window at all in their room, their apartment. I'll tell you what, this heat right here is really messing with my asthma, man. I got 2 bottles of pawpaw wine sitting over here. I made white grape.
Well, do you have a movie theater close?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
I think it's about 15, 20 miles away.
Well, that's not going to work. Back when I was a real poor boy, I used to go to the movie theater just to get cooled off.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but this one's like I think the nearest one, if I ain't mistaken, is somewhere near Rockford. It's like
Well, okay,
that's
let
20.
me ask you this. Is there a bar? Is there a convenient mart? Any place you can just go drink a Coke, a cup of coffee, anything, just to get in where it's cool?
Yeah, it's a bar next door over there, but hell, I'm gonna go over there. I end up getting drunk if I go over there.
Well, you know, you don't have to drink beer.
It's too tempting not to
Well,
when you're an alcoholic.
well, Jeremy, I'll tell you what. I worked hard and I got them replacement windows. I replaced every window in the house. I actually don't have any insulation in the sidewalls, but the walls are thick. In the attic, I've got 18 inches of insulation in the attic. When I was working, I could come upon insulation decently priced, and I got up there in the attic and just rolled it out like a blanket over the top of what was there. But I couldn't do that down the sidewalls. And I personally don't like that blown in insulation because all it does is create dust and it settles. And then you don't have any insulation at the top. And that's where you lose your heat, is out of the top. Hello, Marianne. What was funny?
The other day, I had a couple come up here and visit me from a couple of friends from YouTube, Shirley and Terry Welker. She just commented and said, "Stay cool, little fat boy." That was an awesome time, Kim. They come up here and surprise me.
All right.
They from Missouri.
Well, did they comment? They must have done that on something other than this channel.
Yeah, because I'd done something else. It just came through on something. It just come across here, and I read it. I got tickled at her.
Jeremy, I burn gas. Oh, electric bill. Well, cooling. Well, the thing of it is, I've got a hot tub out there, and I don't know if I save anything on electric bill. Hello, Bobby. I'll tell you what my last electric bill was, though. I can do that. But I did them improvements when I first bought the house. Okay, my last electric bill was $80. That's central air, hot tub running out here 24/7. Well, not the big jet, but it heats and circulates all the time. Bobby, are you doing okay after your live stream? I got on here this morning and I seen you wasn't on. And I went back and watched the last of your live stream, seen that you got sick. I hope you're doing okay now. Let's see, Jeremy, back to your question. There's plaster and plaster and lath on the inside. Some of the rooms have paneling. On the outside, there's wood, there's asbestos siding, and then there's vinyl siding. Some of it's got that aluminum foil on it, you know. So you're only talking 4 inches, and it's dead airspace, you know. There's only 4 inches that you could add to the insulation. If I was going to do it right, if I had the money, I would tear the walls out, you know, down to the stud and put fiberglass, the Owens Corning fiberglass like I did upstairs. But you can actually get a house too tight. A house needs to breathe. And Grizz will tell you about that. He has his fire and he'll open a window so that it heats right. Well, good deal, Bobby. I'm glad that you shut her down. I seen you lay down. I mean, it was the next morning, this morning when I seen it. Well, Fat Boy, I don't know what to tell you. I'm pretty much strapped with that trip.
Oh no, I'm good, Kim. I'll get something.
I got a credit card that you would not believe. And for him too.
It happens, don't it?
Yeah, well, you know, that's the way it is. And
y'all needed to get out there and do something.
Well, we had this little dog, you know, and I didn't put him down because of this, but
I know
we just couldn't go nowhere. I mean, if we went to town, come on, hurry up. We got to get back to see how Cade's doing. I mean, you know, that's the way it is. They're like your kids. So he just got to the place that I had to carry him out. He couldn't accommodate the steps and had to carry him back in. Sometimes he couldn't make it. He'd get up. He'd head toward the door, but whoops, couldn't make it.
Yeah. No, I've got a couple of people helping me to get one. You just can't find one.
Oh, you can't find one
unless it's a brand new one. I'm trying to get one with a reasonable price that works. You know, just to be able to have one. But
okay, now
the cheapest new one was $145 for a 400 square feet up at the Walmart.
Okay. Do you have a Lowe's?
Kim, this town ain't got nothing in it, man. It might have one red light. They don't have no McDonald's, no Burger King, no Taco Bell, no fast food, no taxi service, no Uber.
Okay.
One gas station.
We
The gas station is the liquor store, beer store, and your pizza all in one spot.
there you go. Well, what I was trying to get at back when
That might be one over in Peoria.
I was working, we had a little office that we built. We insulated it heavily, and it was 12 by 16. All right. Well, I had told, and see, this is before I researched, and I told the boss, I said, get the biggest air conditioner you can get to fit in that window. Well, he got the cheapest one. Well, that sucker wouldn't cool off a closet. So I got the measurements and I researched it, and I got the biggest BTU that I could find, and that would fit in that window, because I didn't want to redo the window, because we just put siding and everything on that building.
Right.
By God, that thing will cool you. Yes, sir. I forget how many BTU it was, but it was supposed to cool an area bigger than what we had. Now, it would frost the nads right off of the gnat.
A nadless gnat.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've always heard, Jeremy. You can get a house too high or too tight, because if it don't breathe, it doesn't make sense. But my dad always said that, you get it too tight, it won't heat right or cool.
Because it has to have some circulation.
Yep, somewhat.
That's why you hear it popping and cracking at night. It settles.
Yeah. I thought that was the wife walked across the floor.
No, she's already settled. How is Miss Pam?
Fine. She has aches and pains.
Yeah, it's expected.
She has that fibromyalgia or whatever.
Fibromyalgia.
Myalgia. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I can't pronounce words worth a darn.
Yeah. But I know what you meant. Fibromyalgia.
We when we was out there at Grizz's, that guy that lives down there at the bottom of the hill, Pam gave him some money, and he went and got some of them smokes. And I don't know if it helped her or not, but as long as we was in Oregon, Washington State, or California, we was fine. But when we got ready to start coming across, I said, you smoke what you want, because we're going to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I ended up giving it to the lady. And I told her, I said, I don't want nothing for it. I said, oh, she didn't do it. She didn't smoke it. I don't care. You take it and you can sell it. Or I'm going to take it out here and throw it in that trash can. And then as soon as I leave, you're going to go dig it out, and you're going to take it. And she, well, I won't. Well, why don't you just take it and have a ball with it, or give it to somebody or sell it? I don't care. But I'm not hauling it back to Illinois.
Yeah. Well, it's legal here after the first of the year.
Well, that's not today.
Nope, but it's coming soon.
Yeah, we got a governor signed off on it, but not this fat boy. I won't use it.
Why not?
I don't need it.
Well,
I'm not against it.
just don't bark at the ones that do need it.
Well, there you go.
That's like they say back in the how they say it. Said, I don't come to church for you to throw your Bible down my throat. I come to listen to what you're saying. Just the same as I don't go to the whorehouse to see if y'all want to shove it down my throat. It just
Where's that at?
some people need it and some people don't. Some people it helps and some it don't.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm glad that they've legalized it.
Yeah, my doctor ain't for it at all.
Well,
she flat out told me. I said, so you mean to tell me you know what's wrong with me? You know the pain that I've got, and you can help me, but you won't because I smoked a joint back in the day? Well, I'm against it. I said, okay, when it becomes legal, are you going to refuse me medication then too? She said, I have that choice. So I know where she stands.
Yeah. Well, see, what you were saying, I'm not against it at all. I just don't want it myself. I don't need it. But I do think that Pam needs it.
Right.
But I'm not going to haul it in the car. Now, we didn't get stopped. We had no problem. We went to the Hoover Dam. Okay, now check this out. And we're pulling up, and this guy's standing here. I never seen him get in any cars. He just stand there talking to the people. And it said, roll down your windows. So when we pulled up there, I rolled down both these windows. And I pulled up there, and he said, do you have any guns or weapons in your car? No, sir. Okay. Proceed on. And the only thing that I did have that I took out of my pocket was like a utility knife. Well, in fact, I can show you. I mean, it doesn't amount to nothing, but I use it quite often. I had it when I was working, Can you see it? Can you see it, fat boy?
Hold on just 1 second.
Well, here, let me click on my, there you go. See? And then you can change the blades this easy. I need to turn it around so you can see what's going on. See, you just pull that back, put you another blade in. Backwards to me. Put you another blade in. Put that in there. Pull that down. See, it holds it.
Yeah.
And then it's got a lock blade. You shut it up.
Cool.
Well, anyhow, I took it out of my pocket. And when you go in, then you got to go through a metal detector, take everything out of your pockets, your belt, and what have you. There you go. Grandpa says, get you another doctor.
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I mean, they know what's wrong with me. They see it in my records. And she was willing to give me something. But once she found out that I had occasionally use marijuana, she turned me down for anything, and I've been suffering ever since. And the pain is fucking awful, dude. I mean, it really is.
Oh, I understand.
It's
I
sciatic.
understand. Like I
It's
said, I
sciatic nerve
understand.
damage. What it is, it's sciatic nerve damage, and your nerve flares up in the back from deteriorating disc, and it runs all the way down your leg to your foot and your hip.
Pam has that.
And
Yeah,
when it flares, I tell you what, when it flares up, you don't want to walk, you don't want to stand, you don't. I mean, it just constantly grabs and hurts,
exactly.
and it's bad, real bad, if you have to use the damn toilet.
Yeah.
Especially if you got one of them low riders.
Oh my God. I don't like them handicapped ones. It's
I just, if it was just a little bit taller, it wouldn't be so bad.
well, cut a hole in your floor.
Ain't my floor. If I owned it, I'd probably make something different out of it, but I don't own it.
Yeah, but them handicapped, they're too tall. I just can't. Almost have to have a step stool.
Well, how tall are you, Kim?
I'm about 5'12".
5'12", 6 foot.
You know, Grizz is a little bit taller than I.
He looks way taller than what you would be.
He is taller. I'm serious. How tall are you? He's about 6'2".
That's what I am, 6'2".
Really?
Yeah. He's a big boy.
Well, Jeremy, I got a hot tub. I love it. It's sitting out there. That water's ready. At any time I want to go get in it, 102 degrees. In wintertime, I turned up by 104. In fact, I've been in it twice today. And you think, oh my God, 102 degrees. That's hot. Well, your body's 98.6, you know.
Yeah. And it's normal body temperature.
The only thing, okay, like right now, it's on the east side of the house. So you're getting that sun hitting it until about another hour, then it'll be in the shade. The sun will come around on the west side of the house and it'll shade it. I do put chemicals in it, Jeremy. But see, it's only 250 gallons. It's not thousands of gallons like a swimming pool. But I do it like once a week. Well, no, that's not right. I put chlorine in it twice a week. Yes, that's exactly why we bought it. Grandpa, was for your pain. Man, you can get in there and just scroosh down and get your shoulders under the water and it jets. Makes a big difference. But I buy a chlorine, I think 5 pounds at a time. It's a granule. It's about 30 some bucks. And that'll last for a long time, all through summer. I don't know. I don't keep track of it. When I need some, I just order it online. But when I do, I take the cap off and I just fill the cap up, hoop it up, heaping, throw her in there and let it run for a half hour before I shut it up. And then I buy this, what they call bright and clear, and you put about between 1.5 to 2 ounces of that in the water, and it'll turn that water just as clear. I mean, it won't do it immediately, but you put the chlorine, you put that bright and clear, and you run it for about a half hour and shut it off. And then it brings the gunk up on the side, and you wipe it down and then shut it up. And that circulating pump just sits there and runs 24/7, whether you're in it or not. And the next morning when you get out there and open it up, it's just crystal clear.
You use them chlorine tablets or chlorine powder?
Granule, chlorine granules. And like I said, I just put a cap of it.
You can't put too much chlorine because it'll eat itself if you put too much.
Do what now?
Chlorine will eat itself if you put too much.
Eat itself?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how to explain it to you. It'll just like, it won't be as potent and stuff. It just.
Oh, I see.
You can't be use too much more than recommendation. It ain't going to work right because
it's
clean itself out and eat itself out.
Okay.
And then it'll lose potency.
Well, we've got
That's what they use. Same when they take the city water and they try to refurbish it back to human drinkable water. They can't do it in that too much either because if it does, it won't clean it out like it's supposed to be.
Okay. Well, see, we got these test strips that we tested.
Yeah.
And I can't tell colors. Pam will test it and she'll say, well, it needs up or down, small up or down, and a little bit of chlorine, But I usually put about the same in it. And I can tell when it needs it because you open it up and it has an odor. I mean, it don't stink, but it's got this odor. You can tell, and you think, okay, when we get out, I got to put chlorine in it. I put chlorine in that bright and clear in it today.
That odor's where you be farting in there, making it a bubble bath.
Well, you got to have the But anyhow, I took the skimmer out. It has a lot of hair in it. I didn't do the filter today. I've got 2 filters, and I didn't change the filter today because I just didn't feel like it. I could have. I got 2 filters.
You said just didn't feel like it.
One clean all the time. And like when I do take this filter out, I'll take it down there and hose it out with hot water and let it dry and put the other one in. And I've been using these same 2 filters for about 3 years. And once a year, I've got this chemical that you can fit them 2 filters in a 5-gallon bucket and fill it up with hot water, and you put this chemical in it and leave it set a good 24 hours, and then you can take it out and hose it out and let them dry, and they're clean. They actually turn white again. So
that sounded racist.
Well, I mean, the color. No.
I know, I'm just joking around. You know me, I talk more shit than fucking toilet paper control.
Okay, Jeremy, it's not cheap to have one, but for what it does for you, it's worth having. In other words, there's 3 pumps, and I've replaced every pump on there. And the air pump, I've replaced it twice. And the big pump is over $500. And then the circulator pump is about 150, and the air pump's about 100. And I've replaced it twice. And it's not real easy to do. It's about like a watchmaker working on a watch with a sledgehammer and a chisel,
Very tedious.
Well, what I'm saying is they don't make it for a fat boy to get in there and try to get that stuff out of there.
Right.
I got one connection that screws on there, I haven't had any trouble with it, but when I put it back on, I cracked it just a little bit, and I've got a new nut to put on there if it breaks. I've got it out there in the garage, but I'm not going to tear it down to put that on there. If it's working, don't mess with it.
If it's broken, fix it. If it ain't broken, fix it.
No, I'm not going to mess with it.
That's a YouTuber's channel name. Yeah, it says if it's broken, fix it. If it's not broken,
here is if it's not broken, don't fix it.
No, this one says if it's not broken, fix it.
Okay.
I made it somewhere. I can't remember where. I'm here somewhere. Was you up on my live stream the other day when I told that joke, Kim?
No, I don't think so.
Why does bald men wear holes in their front pockets?
I know the answer. Don't say it. Pretty good. Dad always cut the pockets out of our holes in our pocket. Dad always cut the holes out of, or the pockets out of our pants. Same thing.
What? Huh?
Oh, you're saying so he could comb his hair? Is that what you're saying?
No, so they could run their fingers through their hair.
Okay. Well, the way I heard it was, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Dad always cut the pockets out of our pants so we could feel cocky all day.
Oh, Lord. Who all's in the chat?
Jeremy, Grandpa, Bobby came through. Marianne was in here. I don't know who all's in here now. Let me see how many's supposed to be watching. Says we got 9 watching. Thank you. No, now we're down to 8. But thank you each and every one of you for being in here.
We ran one of them off to finding out who he was.
Well, when you click on the page, it updates. See, it was actually 8, but when I clicked on it, it said 9, and then it updated.
Oh, yeah.
Grandpa's still here. That's great.
Grandpa Paul?
No, all American Grandpa.
Oh, okay. I know him too, I believe, from somewhere.
Yeah, I've been a supporter of his for quite some time. He's got 1,062 buses.
Yeah, I
Great.
know. I know him from somewhere.
Oh, he's got a cute little dog. I think it's a boxer. Yeah, it is. He's got a boxer.
Them good doggies.
Hey, there's Tim's World. And Bobby's still here.
Tim World in here.
Yeah, he said athletic supporter.
What's up, my northern brother? Shay balls.
Yeah, he's a lot closer to you, isn't he, than me?
It's Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but I mean, you're further north. I think you're about 2 or 3 hours from me.
Actually,
Marianne's still here.
who?
Marianne. Hometown cooking with Marianne.
I don't know her.
Well, you should. She's got a fine cooking channel. She's been a long time supporter. Thank you, Marianne, for helping me out. Well, Grandpa, I say little dog because I had a little dog. He was a Pekingese. I had 2 Pekingese, and I've lost all of them. You're welcome, Marianne.
Hey, Kim, you got a Casey's down your way?
A Casey's? Yes.
Yeah. The Casey's gas station store.
Yes.
Have you ever had one of their pizzas?
Yes.
I cannot believe that's for a gas station or a store like that, how good they are.
Oh yeah.
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 Last night, well, this one up here, I don't know about that one down there, but this one up here, they're special for the month of this month is taco pizza. Man, I'll tell you what, I got that last night. Shoot, I was amazed with it.
Yeah, we've had them.
I just couldn't believe how good it was, coming out of a gas station, restaurant, whatever.
They've got them clear across. There's one in Vincennes, which is 10 miles away. We got one right down the street here in Lawrenceville. There's one in Bridgeport and one in Sumner.
Okay.
And they're, you go west. There's one in Only. I mean, they're all the same.
They're not bad at all, I'll tell you right now.
No, but I'll tell you one that is terrible. They put in a new old Chicago pizza.
Old Chicago pizza.
Yeah, and we went, and it was so damn noisy you couldn't hear yourself fart. Pam ordered the pizza. They didn't have a lick of cheese on it. They just put some sausage and some pepperoni and threw the tomato paste to the top and threw her in the oven. It was so terrible. I mean, I'll tell you how bad it was, Fat Boy. I love pizza. I choked down one piece because I didn't want to waste what I'd put on my plate.
Right.
And I don't know how much Pam eat of it, but we ended up bringing it home. And I threw it out there in the alley. Something did eat it out here in the alley. So you know how bad it could be if Fat Boy turns it down.
I'll tell you another place that's got some good pizza. If you ever run across one, don't turn it down. Give it a try first, because I'm not going to swear to the whole chain being as good as that one restaurant, but they had a pizza place in Myrtle Beach called Godfather's Pizza.
Now, I've heard of it, but I've never been to one.
If you ever get a chance to stop in there at Godfather's, give it a try. Man, I'll tell you what.
Now, we've got one here in town called Bob's. And the one in Vincent's a lot better than the one here in Lawrenceville. But we'll go there once in a while, but they're starting to get expensive. They're like $22 for a pizza, and you can go to Casey's and get one for about $17.
Yeah, like last night I only paid $14 in tax for that taco pizza.
Okay.
And that thing weighed every bit 5-6 pounds.
Yeah.
It had everything on there from taco shell, tomato, lettuce, cheese, hamburger. But the shell was not shell, it was crushed up Doritos. Man, I'll tell you, it was good.
No, I doubt if it died, Jeremy.
I've seen a lot of pizza places, but never one come out of a gas station as good as that.
Oh yeah, it's a great thing. Thrush, metal, homebrew, and barbecue. Let me check out your channel. Welcome.
They might know Sparky. Drunken one.
Oh yeah. I've been a supporter of him. 622 buses. Cool. Yeah, I've supported you. I know you. I bet you've been on Drunken One. Well, there's a link. If it helps out, everybody check out his channel. He's only 622 buses. Let's get him up a little closer to 1,000. Get that man a paycheck. Hello, Marie. That's what you call multitasking, Jeremy. Well, I'll tell you what, when you out there on the road with that laptop, you talk about slow.
What, the laptop was slow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're in a real good, strong signal area, you're not too bad. But most of the motels, shoot, I know when I was down there in Myrtle Beach, if the Wi-Fi went out down there, they gave you an 800 number to call, complain about it at the motel.
They gave me another number.
Mm-hmm.
There's a link to Jeremy. He's only got 62. Let's see if we can help him out. I had one motel that you could hardwire it in. It had an Ethernet cord right there. You hook right to it. Man, you talk about quick. It's not as quick as this desktop, but it came through a whole heck of a lot better.
Yeah. Well, when I stayed down there in Myrtle Beach at the Blue Atlantic Motel, if the Wi-Fi went out, instead of calling up at the front desk, well, you call the front desk first time, and then when you call them, the front desk gives you an 800 number to the people that supply the Wi-Fi, and then you call them.
Well, there was hello, loader man. There was one hotel that we had. You could hook to the Wi-Fi, but you couldn't even open the page, let alone try to download anything. You couldn't even open up a page like your YouTube page or nothing. So I fought that all night trying to upload a video.
You know, they shouldn't be offering stuff that they're not going to provide
Well,
at this motel.
you know, it is what it is. So I got up the next morning, had my coffee. I took my laptop down to the lobby, and it worked. It worked okay. Well, I seen your message, Blue Gamer, but I don't know you. So I want to let people that I know real close up on my panel. I don't have a problem with you being a gamer, but
What do you want? Get up on your panel?
yeah.
You know how that rolls.
And if I don't know them, you know, I'm not saying that you would cause trouble, but you can ask for trouble.
You can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm lucky to even be up here on Kim's panel. I feel privileged.
Fat boy, you know better than that. But you know, I don't know as I've ever had you on my panel.
This is the first time I've been on your panel.
I know. What's wrong with that?
That's why I said I'm lucky to be up here.
Well, I've asked you and asked you.
I know. I'm either my phone's dead or I'm busy doing something else or just don't want to.
Well, there you go.
At least I'm honest.
Marie, how are you today? Marie. She lives up there in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's that two-tote Marie Kaplinger. Yeah. She be toking on that ganja. Not really. I be teasing is what I be doing.
Okay, she says she's good. All right. I'm glad to hear it. Well, you know, I do it a little different than you do, Fat Boy, but about the same. I like to get on here. I like to talk to people. I've met a lot of people on the YouTube. I've run across some people that kind of get under your skin, but she says, knock it off, Fat Boy. He said he just teasing.
I was waiting on that one.
But anyhow, I've met a lot of good people.
I've known Marie. Let's see, Marie and Mary. Oh my God, Marie, and Mary. We was a treacherous trio. We'd be joking and cutting up and laughing, and having just a hee haw time. I've known them now probably 3 or 4 years.
Well, I don't know how long I've been doing this, for a good 2 years, anyhow.
Me and Marie and Mary go a little ways back there.
That's good.
Not sure how far, but I just like to run my lives with an environment where people can come and feel comfortable and don't have to worry about nobody bothering them, aggravating them.
Yeah.
Play a little music if they want to hear music. Chat.
About my neck and my back.
My motto is I'll play anything for anybody, don't care who it is.
Yeah, I like that song. I really do. I had Rosanna to play that. She's one of them Alexis.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, let's listen to this. And I got it to fire up.
What'd she say?
She just laughed. I let it go for a little bit, and I said, Alexa, stop. She says, got a good tune to it. I'll tell you what, that's a fine, outstanding lady right there. We had a great time.
Oh, Rosanna, yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yes, she is.
I used to talk to her, Ricks, and me and him got into it, and I don't go over there, so she's been over to my live stream a couple of times.
Well, she comes on mine every once in a while. I sent her a bunch of pictures that we took. Yes, they are. Both of them. And then Rosanna showed me a picture of Marie when we was there. Yeah, Marie, she spoke very highly of you. And there was a certain night she said she's always on your channel, Grandpa. No, it was not a terrible picture. No, it was not. No, it was not. It was a good picture of you. Okay, Tuesdays and Thursdays is Grandpa's. Well, I'm going to have to mark that down on my calendar. and get on there and check him out. I want to make sure that I've got him bookmarked. I think I do, but I'm going to do it again. Grandpa, I got you bookmarked at 6 p.m. So that would probably be 5 my time. Well, I know you should have a certain time. The only time I don't get on early, so I don't butt heads with Bobby or Iron Dog. But anytime I think I'm bored, I think, well, I'm gonna fire up a live stream. I don't have a set time. And then every once in a while, I'll hit that home page and start looking, and oh, so and so's live. So I'll check their channel out, and I'll get on there and start looking through there, make sure that I'm bust to everybody. I'll pick up one or two every once in a while. And it just seems like I get to one place and I can't get any more. And then I get 5 and I think, oh, hey. And then I check it in a day or two and it went down 5. Well, I didn't gain nothing there. You made a comment about that the other day, fat boy.
What's that?
You said YouTube did a douche.
Yeah, the other day they did.
Yeah, they did on mine too.
They knocked out 4 or 5 here and there and whatever.
They do that. By chance, did you see the video I put up when me and Grizz first met?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that one? The video?
Which one was it? When you first pulled up at his house?
Yeah, I just put it up. It's the last one I just put up. Well, what I'm getting at, all it was me and Grizz sitting there talking to each other. And they yellow flagged it. We didn't cuss. I don't even think we drank anything, you know.
Well, they say smoking will do it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Grizz smoked the whole time.
Smoking cigarettes, alcohol, cussing.
Well, now I could understand the cussing. I really could. But
I don't know why. I mean, YouTube ain't got no morals.
Well,
and part of the reason why I think they think sometimes your bell will be wrong, even though I know I rung your bell, and I can go back later and look at it and it's unrung. That's because YouTube is going behind everybody and unringing the bell, and suggesting that their friends should be with this person and not that person. It's like they're trying to tell you who you can and cannot be friends with.
Well, that don't make sense, because the more views, if you make money, they make money. And then there's a lot of people that are non-creators, or they're not monetized. Them's the ones that really count, because they're the ones that go around and look at all the videos. And that's
Yeah.
what pays the bills right there. Mary, I can't understand why you can't get over 379.
Now sometimes you think it's YouTube coming in and flushing them out. Sometimes it's the ones that wants to do the bus for bus thing, and then when you bus them and they bus you at the end before they leave, they unbus you. That way they still got theirs and you lose yours.
Yeah, I don't see where they benefit doing that. There's a
Just
link for Hometown Cooking with Marianne. Check her channel out. Let's help her out. Can we get one or two?
they figured if you got more buses than I got, you're gonna get more views than I've got. So that's what their mentality thinking is. But it don't matter who you got watching your videos. You can have 10 people watching you 100,000 times and still gonna get, watch time and all that, money and all that. And you can have a million subs and maybe not get 12 views.
Well, that's possible. But you ever watch that Nomadic Fanatic? The guy that drives that RV with the cat? Man, he'll put up a video and he'll get over 1,000 views just boom within an hour. Of course, I watch him every video he puts out. I watch him. You know who I'm talking about, Fat Boy?
What was his name?
Nomadic Fanatic.
No.
His actual name is Eric, and he drives an RV, and that's what he does for a living. He drives that RV and he films, and edits. But he does a great job. And he's got this cat that's got 6 toes. It's a unique breed of cats. And this cat is huge.
I've seen some channels on YouTube that I thought that was very, very deserving of what they're supposed to be getting, but don't get it. And then I've watched idiots like that one they call Elvis Travels. I mean, I don't understand how they. That's what I'm saying. YouTube ain't got no morals. They got to pick and choose is what they got.
Right. Well, I enjoy trying to make videos. I'm not that great at it. I've got a standard thing that I do. And well, before I took my trip, I bought this new camera.
Yeah,
This handle part is only $20.
I like that pistol grip.
Yeah. See, when before, you have to hold it like this. You don't have this, and it's hard to hold, what have you. And you can put the deal for your tripod right here. This unscrews, and your tripod screws right in. And you can either put your tripod here or here. Well, I just leave the handle on it all the time. But it's a lot easier to hang on to, and you don't. And here's an important feature. See this lens cover? You got to take that off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it won't work.
It's black.
Did you forget to do it?
Yeah, I forgot it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I opened it up and I think, man, it's dark. After you told me about that Mount Rushmore, when I was filming after that, I'd get my tripod out. I should have done that on that Mount Rushmore. But I was just holding it freehand, and man, it was windy and cold.
Yeah, it still come out all right though.
Yeah, but I appreciated you telling me, and that's one thing I don't like about this camera. It doesn't zoom in far enough.
Oh, okay.
It does zoom, but not far enough. My little camera, it'll zoom.
What's the little one? GoPro?
No, it's a Nikon.
Okay.
There, can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
I bought that on the cruise ship one time. That's before I ever did YouTube. I had a camera and everything was pink. The background and everything was pink. So I thought, well, I can't have that. So I asked one of them photographers, I said, you got any idea what setting? He said, no, but take it up there to our store up there called Focus and see what they have to say about it. So he took it and he was looking at it. I said, wait a minute, I know how to fix it. I said, get down there and get me a good camera, a decent price, the best which was $200. All right, on the ship. So this is what I come up with. And I said, now, if it don't come with a card, I've got a card, make sure my card will fit in it. And that, other than that, and I deleted everything off of mine. I took the battery out of it. I went back up to the room. I walked out there on the balcony. I hauled off and threw her out there in the Atlantic Ocean. It's still down there. It's still down there by the Bahamas somewhere. And the thing of it was, when I threw that out there, I threw it as hard as I could straight out, and we was going. We was out there moving.
Yeah.
It almost hit the back of the ship before it got in the water. That's how quick we was going. I'm not lying to you, Mary Ann. That's what I did. And they say, oh, you can't throw anything off the ship. Well, sorry, it slipped.
They'd be like, never mind. Did you come over here with your wife? She slipped. I didn't throw her. Oh,
like to make people laugh. I love to hear Fat Boy laugh.
Oh.
Well, it don't have any battery in it. No card, no pictures. If anybody ever finds it, they'll never know anything about it.
They're gonna take it home, dry it out, and get it working.
Oh no. They would have fished her out. Grandpa said, Kim, I wish I have done that with my ex-wife.
Yeah, I didn't throw her. She slipped.
She slipped.
Yeah, I didn't throw her. Oh. Well, Kim, it's been fun, but not too much fun. I'm gonna get off here and go make a couple phone calls. Go do some rounds.
Some rams.
Some rounds.
Oh, rounds.
Yeah, get around you two.
Well, I'm just kind of waiting to see if Adam calls me.
Well, if nothing else happens and you're still alive and I come back, I'll come back up.
Well, I'm about ready to get off here myself.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Been fun though, Kim.
It has been fun. I want you to do this again.
Catch you next time. We'll do it again.
Okay.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
All right, Fat Boy. Well,
bye, Kim. Everybody else, whatever.
You betcha. Junkyard, he done hung up. Junkyard, Marie, Marianne, Grandpa, everybody on here, I appreciate it. I really do. I need to get off of here. Maybe I'll get a phone call from Adam and we'll meet up. And maybe I could make a video and put us meeting. So for now, people, thank you very much. May the peace and the power of the Lord be with you. Goodbye.